After a long journey across several major cities in Europe, BTS has finally continued their journey toward their next destination. This time, their destination is Paris, France, a city widely known as the center of global art, fashion, culture, and history. BTS's arrival in Paris has become one of the most highly anticipated moments for French ARMY and fans from around the world. Following their successful spectacular concert at Allianz Arena in Munich, Germany, as part of BTS World Tour Arirang, the legendary South Korean group has now arrived in the French capital to continue their journey. Paris holds a very special meaning in BTS's tour journey this time. The city has become the final stop of BTS World Tour Arirang in Europe. Before BTS continues their major global journey toward their next destinations. On July 17, 2026, BTS is scheduled to return to the grand stage of Stade de France, Saint Denis, one of the largest and most iconic stadiums in France. Thousands to tens of thousands of ARMY from around the world have prepared themselves to become part of this historic night. News of BTS's arrival in Paris immediately created a huge wave of excitement across social media. Fans began sharing various welcome moments, travel preparations, and their hopes of seeing RM, Jin, Suga, Jhope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook perform live. For European ARMY, the Paris concert is not simply another music performance. It represents the final opportunity to experience BTS's energy in Europe after a long journey that has taken them through several major cities, each carrying its own unique stories. Since the beginning of their European tour journey, BTS has created countless unforgettable memories. Every city has brought a different atmosphere, from the modern excitement of previous destinations, the massive energy of London, the classic charm of Munich, and now the elegant atmosphere of Paris, a city with a deep cultural history. Paris itself is known as a city with a strong connection to the world of art and entertainment. The city has been home to countless masterpieces throughout the history of music, fashion, and global creativity. BTS's presence in Paris further strengthens the city's position as one of the world's major cultural centers. Unlike some cities that welcomed BTS with large-scale decorations and city-wide celebrations, Paris embraces BTS in a way that reflects its own unique character. The charm of its classic streets, historic buildings, and romantic atmosphere creates a special backdrop that makes BTS's journey in the city even more meaningful. Many ARMY believe that Paris is the perfect place to conclude BTS's European journey. A city that has represented global creativity for decades will now witness how South Korean music can unite millions of people from different backgrounds. Shortly after BTS arrived in Paris, various posts from fans began filling social media platforms. French ARMY showed immense excitement in welcoming the BTS members. Many fans prepared special projects, gifts, banners, and various forms of support to provide the best possible experience for BTS during their stay in Paris. Not only local fans, but ARMY from different European countries have also begun traveling to Paris. Fans from the United Kingdom, Germany, Spain, Italy, the Netherlands, Belgium, and other countries have made their journey to Paris part of their personal experience following BTS World Tour Arirang. This phenomenon once again demonstrates how BTS's influence extends far beyond geographical boundaries. For many fans, traveling to a BTS concert is not only about watching their favorite artists perform on stage. The journey itself becomes an opportunity to connect with a global community that shares the same love for BTS's music and the messages they deliver. One of the major highlights ahead of the Paris concert is the overwhelming enthusiasm surrounding official BTS merchandise. As seen in previous cities, BTS merchandise in Paris has received tremendous attention from ARMY. Many fans are willing to arrive early to purchase various official products, including tour clothing, accessories, light sticks, and exclusive collections related to BTS World Tour Arirang. Long lines of fans waiting to purchase merchandise have become a familiar sight at BTS concerts. This not only reflects fans' love for the group but also demonstrates how BTS has grown into a global cultural phenomenon. For ARMY, BTS merchandise is not simply a collectible item. Each product carries emotional value because it represents a special experience. A tour shirt, bracelet, or light stick can become a meaningful reminder of the long journey fans took to witness BTS in person. The high demand for BTS merchandise in Paris is another testament to BTS's enormous influence as one of the most impactful music groups in the world. From Seoul to major cities across the globe, BTS has successfully created a global ecosystem involving music, fashion, creative industries, and tourism. The arrival of BTS in a city often creates significant economic and cultural impacts. Hotels, restaurants, transportation services, shopping centers, and tourist attractions frequently experience increased activity when thousands of fans arrive for concerts. Paris is now one of the newest cities to experience this phenomenon. Many fans are not only coming for the concert but are also turning their trip into a travel experience. They visit famous landmarks in Paris, enjoy local culture, and experience the city's atmosphere before attending the special night at Stade de France. This proves that BTS does not simply deliver concerts, but also creates global experiences that connect music with travel and culture. Meanwhile, Stade de France has now become the center of attention for ARMY around the world. The stadium, which has a long history of hosting major international events, will transform into a sea of purple when BTS takes the stage on July 17, 2026. The image of tens of thousands of ARMY raising their light sticks while singing BTS songs together is one of the most anticipated moments. A venue usually filled with sporting events will soon be filled with the energy of music and the emotions of fans. For BTS, performing at a stadium as large as Stade de France is not only about capacity or concert scale. Every stage carries its own story. Every city creates different memories. And every meeting with ARMY becomes an important part of their long journey as global artists. After years of building a relationship with fans around the world, BTS continues to prove that their greatest strength does not only come from their music but also from the emotional connection they have built with ARMY. Every concert brings stories of fans crying tears of happiness, families attending together, friends who met because of BTS, and people who discovered new strength through their songs. Now, Paris is preparing to become the final chapter of BTS World Tour arirang in Europe. After traveling through cities with different cultures and personalities, BTS will conclude their European journey in one of the most famous cities in the world. Paris may be known as the city of love, art, and beauty. However, on July 17, 2026, Paris will have a new story to tell. A story about how 7 members of BTS from South Korea can fill a massive stadium in the heart of Europe and bring together thousands of people from different countries through music. From London to Munich, and now to Paris, BTS World Tour arirang continues to create history. With ARMY's growing enthusiasm, merchandise constantly sought after by fans, and incredible support from around the world, BTS's concert at Stade de France is expected to become one of the most memorable moments of their tour journey. Paris is now only waiting for the moment to arrive. Because when BTS returns to the stage, it will not simply be a concert. It will be a celebration of music, friendship, dreams, and the extraordinary bond between BTS and millions of ARMY around the world.